The recording is already on progress. We allow TIS and allow teachers remain to do the recordings for this afternoon. Okay, time check. It's already 5:02 Indonesian time. Okay, gladly, I have 17 of you for tonight. Okay, so we have many attendees for this afternoon. Maria is also here. Micaela and Rafaela. Also, Rayhan is also here because the others are my usual attendees. So what we are going to have this afternoon is we'll be having a reading comprehension class, but um, this is for the advanced. We are going to use still the book on Great Expectations. Okay, so let me share my screen so that we can start. Okay, please notify me if you can already see my screen. Okay, please notify me if you can already see my screen. And can you see it? Not yet?
Yes, I can see it, Miss.
Okay. It's still for this afternoon. We are going to continue still on our readings on chapter 4. Okay, I think we are done with these lines here. Okay. Let's focus first on these lines. We have lines 14 to 16. Okay, lines 14 to 16. Can I ask Nicolas to read? Nicolas,
Number what?
14 to 16, please.
Okay. Perhaps if I weren't a blacksmith's wife, and what's the same thing? A slave with her apron never off. I should have been to hear the carols, said Mrs. Jones. I'm rather partial to carols myself, and that's the best of reasons of my never hearing any.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Nicolas.
Smokiness.
Justin, I would also like ask you to read, please, Justin.
Yes, miss.
Okay, please read also.
Okay. Perhaps if I want a blacksmith's wife and what the same thing, a slave with her apron never off, I should have been to hear the carols, said Mrs. Joe. I'm rather partial to carols myself, and that's the best of reasons for my never hearing any.
Okay, thank you, Justin.
You're welcome, miss.
Okay, so based on our previous readings, the one who have been saying this line is Mrs. Joe. Mrs. Joe. Mrs. Joe is the sister of the main character of the story. So you have here the word blacksmith. So this is the work of Mr. Joe. So that's why she is called a blacksmith's wife. I hope you can still recall what season is being portrayed in these readings. It is Christmas season. That's why you have here the word carols. So what do we mean by carols? What do we mean by carols as used in the sentences? Yes. Traditionally, carols, you can hear it during Christmas season, like Christmas holiday. Wherein there are people singing, people dancing, people rejoicing. Why can't Mrs. Joe hear the carols? Why can't Mrs. Joe hear the carols? It's being explained in the paragraph. Why can't she enjoy and hear the carols? Anyone? Why can't? Oh, we have Yasha. Okay, we have Yasha here. Good afternoon. Okay, I'll be asking you to mute for a while. Okay. Again, I'll repeat my question. Why? Okay, why can't Mrs. Joe enjoy the carols during the holidays? Yes. Because Mrs. Joe considers herself as a, okay, how do you read this word? She considers herself as a, for a while. Understand, how do you read this word?
Slave.
Okay, again, say it again.
Slave.
Okay, how do you spell it?
Slave.
Okay, thank you. So that's the reason why Mrs. Joe can't enjoy the carols, because she considers herself as a slave. And when you say a slave, it is a person who has many works to do at home. So that's the main reason of why she can't enjoy carols during the holidays. Okay, let's continue our readings. This is quite long. Okay, I would be asking Enda to please start reading. Enda.
Okay, Miss. Joy, who had ventured into the kitchen after me as the dustman had retired before us, drew the back of his hand across his nose with a conciliatory air. When Mrs. Joy darted a look at him, and when her eyes were withdrawn, secretly crossed his two fingers and exhibited them to me, as our token that Mrs. Joy was in a cross temper. This was so much her normal state that Joy and I would often, for weeks together, be as to our fingers like monumental crusaders as to their legs.
Okay, in the what do you call this one? This is quite a long sentence, but can you please give me one noun that you can find on the paragraph? Okay, one noun that you can find in the paragraph. Any noun? In the
Wait,
can, can you give me one noun of a person? One noun, a name of a person.
name of person, Joe.
Yes, that's very easy. It's a name of a person. How about if you give me verbs that you can find in a sentence? I mean, in the paragraph.
Look,
Okay, you have it on line 19. Okay, for a while. Yes, what else?
is there a verb?
Yes, still a verb. Because there are many verbs that you can find. Okay, you have look. Yes, that's a verb.
Drew,
Okay, you also have, uh, come again. That is,
Drew.
okay, it's also a verb. I was thinking why I can't, why I can, oh, wait, I cannot enter
I cannot hear you, miss.
for a while. Okay. So you have drew, that is also a verb. You also have look, that's also correct. Okay, thank you, Inda.
You're welcome, miss.
Okay, for a while. Aside from those mentioned by Inda, we also have the word ventured. Okay. We also have retired. Okay. I hope I can highlight it. You have drew. We also have darted. That's also a verb. Case. Crossed. That's also a verb. Exhibited. Okay, and many more. Okay, and many more verbs. Okay, that you can find in the sentence. How about ventured and retired? What kind of verbs are this one? What kind of verbs are these? Everyone, what do we mean? I mean, what kind of verbs are ventured and retired? Are this present form of the verb, past tense, or future tenses of the verb?
Past
Future
tense.
tense. Okay, these are verbs in the past tense. Okay, let's give first the definition. Okay, let's give first the definition of ventured. So it means, okay, please check the chat box for the definition of ventured. Okay, I will also be putting in the chat box the definition of retire or retired. Okay, and also, okay, ventured and retired. Okay, I will be asking, okay, Shitya, check the chat box, please, and read the definition of the two words. Hello, Shitya?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, can you please read the definitions in the chat box, please? Can you see it?
Yes, I can see. Venture, there to do something. Retired, use it, or stop working.
Again, it is retired, not retired. Come again, retired.
Retired, use it, or stop working.
Yes, ceased or stop working. Okay, thank you, Shitya.
You're welcome.
Josephine, okay, Josephine, could you please read it also?
Yes, Miss.
Could you please check the chat box and read the definitions of the two words?
Okay, Miss. Ventured, there to do something. Retired, kiss, or stop working.
Okay, so I am expecting all of you to have your notebooks with you. I hope you jot down the definitions of those two words so that if teacher will be giving you a test, it will be easy for you, okay? Okay. Let's move now to the next paragraph. Okay. Before that, teacher will first discuss this one. So, okay, so that's the usual thing that Joe and Mrs. Joe is, that's the usual thing to do at their household. Okay, doing their own things at their own. Okay, lines 23. So we were to have a superb dinner consisting of a leg of pickled pork and greens and a pair of roast stuffed fowls. Okay, look how delicious their dinner is. So a handsome mince pie had been made yesterday morning, which accounted for the mince meat not being missed, and the pudding was already on the boil. So aside from the pork, they also have some mince pie. They also have a pudding. So it's really a superb dinner. So these extensive arrangements occasioned us to be cut off unceremoniously in respect of breakfast. For I ain't, said Mrs. Joe, I ain't going to have no formal crumbing and busting and washing up now with what I've got before me. I promise. So what was explained in this paragraph, Mrs. Joe finished everything. He finished cooking, preparing all the foods because she doesn't want to crumb. Okay, Mrs. Joe hates crumbing. So she finished everything. Okay, at the night of, okay, for a while. Aaron, what page? What page is that one? By the way, Aaron, I am not using a blue book, Aaron, okay? I am using Great Expectations. I don't know if this is included in your blue book, but I'm using chapter 4 of Great Expectations. This is only 7 pages, and I am still on page 1. Again, chapter 4 consists of 7 pages, and we are still on page 1. Maybe you can check the WhatsApp group because somebody shared it. I think it was Alfonso who shared a copy of this chapter. Or maybe I'll be doing it later on, Aaron. So that is, again, that is 23 to 24. What is being explained to that one? Mrs. Joe finished everything. She finished cooking, preparing everything because she doesn't want to cram and she doesn't want to do a lot of work during the night before Christmas or the night before the holidays. So before I continue, if hey, please tell me what kind of sentence is this? Okay, we have learned the different types of sentences. For you, what is this? What kind of sentence is this? Please open your microphone if you want to answer. Everybody is very quiet today. How about Mariana, Alfonso, Inda, Justin? What do you think? What type of sentence is this one? I promise you. Look what punctuation is being used. Reza, Rehan, Noel, Noel.
Yes, miss.
Hey, look at the highlighted sentence on my screen. What do you think is this? What type of sentence is it?
Exclamatory.
Yeah? What made you say that it's an exclamatory sentence?
Because it has an exclamation mark.
Okay, for some reason, you can say that it's an exclamatory sentence because of the exclamation mark. What else? Behind the sentence, what does it mean? Does it expresses a strong emotion, Noel?
Yes.
Okay, if you're going to read that one, can you read it with strong emotions? Okay, let's give it a try, Noel. Let's have this one. Ready?
I
Noel?
ain't going to have no form of cramming and busting and washing up now. With what I've got before me, I promise you.
Okay, that's good. Okay, thank you, Noel. Um, I think Dr. Harry is with us. Sir?
Oh, hi, ma'am.
Oh,
Thank
sir,
you.
sir, good day, sir, good day.
Yes. Hello, everybody. Okay, sorry, Sir Harry is still kind of, working uh, on the cam. Okay, but while I'm preparing for the cam, I just keep on addressing you guys. I'm so glad today. You see that, Teacher Jermaine? We have around
Yes,
20 kids
yes,
today. Okay. Now, I think this is very important for everybody to understand that we are going to award everybody, okay, if they graduate from the from their school, elementary school, they will be able to have the international diploma as well. Okay. Now that is very important. Okay. So what does it mean? Okay. It means that you guys will have 2 certificate, not certificate, this is diploma, ijazah, ya, Indah. Indah kemarin ikut, jadi Indah udah ngerti ya. Indah udah kasih tahu Mama ya, udah kasih tahu Mama. Oke, Mama bilang apa?
Mama bilang baguslah dapat ijazah 2. Bagus-baguslah
Iya,
belajar di situ.
iya, oke. Jadi sama juga Mark, tolong itu di open ya Mark, jangan pakai anu. We want to see your smiling face, Mark. Okay, and also Rosa, Senesa, and everybody else. Okay, so change it to something that we can see your smiling face. Okay, Josephine, kemarin ikut ya. Josephine ikut kemarin. Udah kasih tahu Mama ya, bisa dapat 2 ijazah. Udah?
Mama juga denger sih, Sir.
Ya, oke. Ya. So, Teacher Jermaine, okay, uh, we will start, TIS will start issuing the diploma, okay? If the if student fulfill the requirement, so not all, as long as they fulfill the requirement, ya, kalau ikut, okay, 3 bahasa, Teacher Jermaine, they have to pass 3 languages, all right? English, Mandarin, and Korean. Now, for the English, they have to pass what they call it TOEIC. Okay? TOEIC, teaching of English, right? Teaching English. Yeah, okay. Farini know exactly what it is. Okay? This is Farini, where are you? Okay. So can you tell the class, TOEIC is teaching TOEIC? If you don't know, go to, if you do not, everybody do not know, you can find it. TOEIC basically like TOEFL, but at a lower level, okay? At a lower level. So for the elementary, okay, elementary student, we only require TOEIC, right? But when you move along for the high school, we will start requiring the TOEFL. Okay. So, and also, some of you did not come yesterday, okay, for the meeting. So Harry is going to share the YouTube. So your mom, your parent can look at the YouTube, okay, understand what is the requirement, okay? And also, we would like to encourage you to start taking the Korean language because it takes time, okay? 3 years, okay? And then you will be tested, okay? Now, we are working with teachers, the Mandarin teacher, to identify which one of you, okay, is able to take HSK test, HSK1, okay, Mandarin test, HSK1, okay? So with that in mind, okay, I let everybody come back with Teacher Jermaine, okay? Teacher Jermaine is very excited, okay, to help everybody. And also, Teacher Jermaine, TIS have asked Teacher Jermaine also to share this information to the Philippine student, okay? So, you guys will start having the Philippine student in this class. How soon is that, teacher? I just let you go. It is very difficult, right? To inspire kid, okay, to come.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So with that in mind, so Harry have to go, okay? So teacher Jermaine, I pass it back to you and study hard, okay? Thank you, everyone.
Yes, sir. Thank you also, sir.
Thank you, sir. Have a nice
Thank you,
day.
sir.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, that is Dr. Harry. Okay, thanks to him for passing by today. So I will continue, okay? I'll be sharing again my screen. Okay, you have my screen already. Okay, so you have lines 27 to 29. Well, it's right. It is an exclamatory sentence. Okay, let's continue with our readings now. Still very. So we had our slides. Okay, let me read it for you before I'll call anybody to read the following paragraph. So we had our slides. By the way, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you,
I
Miss.
can hear you, Miss.
Thank you. Is it loud
Yes,
enough for you to hear?
Yeah, it's already loud.
So we had our slices served out as we were 2,000 troops on a forced march instead of a man and a boy at home. Okay, so if you are going to what do you call that one? To dig deeper to what is this? Okay, I think it is an exaggerating sentence or it's an exaggeration. If you say the food that was served out to them looks like there were 2,000 troops. So imagine 2,000 troops, and that means many, many people. Okay, many people. So, so what is being served to them is more than enough for a man and a boy at home. So we took gulps of milk and water with apologetic countenances from a jug on the dresser. In the meantime, Mrs. Joe put clean white curtains up and tucked a new flowered flounce across the white chimney to replace the old one. Okay, and uncovered the little state parlor across the passage. So those are the acts performed by Mrs. Joe, okay, which was never uncovered at any other time, but passed the rest of the year in a cool haze of silver paper. Okay, you have here Mrs. Joe was a very clean housekeeper. Okay. Mrs. Joe was a very clean housekeeper. So, cleanliness is next to godliness, and some people do the same by their religion. Do you think that cleanliness is next to godliness? Or do you think being clean is good? Do you think being clean is good? Is it right to be clean, Alfonso?
Yes.
Okay, of course, being clean is good. Being clean is what we're supposed to do. Hey, if you are clean, will you get sick if you are clean?
No.
No. If you are clean, are you going to be healthy?
What?
If you are clean, are you healthy in that case?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, if you are clean, are you happy?
Yes.
Of course. So cleanliness is really next to godliness. So we should also always, what do you call this? Take note that we should always be clean, not just in ourselves, but also in our surrounding. Okay, Alfonso.
Yes.
Hey, can you give me examples of acts wherein you are cleaning yourself and also the surrounding? Okay, what are you going to do to keep yourself clean as well as the surrounding?
Take a bath.
Okay, aside from that one, what? How about the surrounding? What else? How about the surrounding? How do you keep your surroundings clean?
Wipe your hands before you eat.
Come again?
Wash your hands before you eat.
Okay. Washing the hands before you eat. Thank you, Alfonso. That's correct.
You're welcome.
How about the others? Josephine, you want to answer? Josephine,
Yes, miss.
how do you keep yourself clean? How do you keep yourself clean?
Taking a bath after go outside.
Come again, making.
Washing, taking a bath after go outside.
Yes, that's good. How about your surroundings? How about the surroundings? What should you do to keep the surroundings clean? Do you also help in making your house clean at home?
Yes, miss.
Do you have do you have this activity in your house like sweeping the floor, sweeping the yard? Do you have that one in Indonesia?
Yes, miss.
Okay, that's good. Okay, thank you, Josephine.
You're welcome, miss.
Okay, let's continue now our readings. Okay, I would like to ask Tristan. Did I call you already, Tristan?
Yes, miss.
Okay, but I still want you to read, okay?
Okay.
Okay, you're just going to read until here. 41 until 45, okay?
Okay.
Okay,
My
go
sister,
on.
having so much to do, was going to church vicariously. That is to say, Joe and I were going in these working clothes. Joe was a well-knit, characteristic-looking blacksmith in his holiday clothes. He was more like Scarecrow in good circumstance than anything else. Nothing that he wore then fitted him or seemed to belong to him, and everything that he wore then graced him.
Okay, thank you, Tristan. Okay, so how do we describe Joe? How do we describe Joe? So Joe is always in his working clothes. So Joe was always in his working clothes. So during that time, okay, he is also well knit, characteristic looking blacksmith. Okay. When you say characteristic looking blacksmith, what do you mean by that one? Is he good looking or is he not? We're just reading that. Mark, you're very quiet today, Mark. Are you okay? How are
Yes,
you?
I'm
How are
definitely
you?
fine.
How are
The
you?
highlighted one is characteristic looking blacksmith.
Yes. Do you
Do
think?
you want me to just read the characteristic looking blacksmith? Just read because nobody can.
Hmm?
You want me just to read?
Mm-hmm. Do you think?
Okay.
Okay. Characteristic looking blacksmith. Do you think he is good looking, Mark?
It's kind of good because I am thinking that in the story, Joy was a well-knit. Yeah, Joy was a cool character looking like a blacksmith.
Yes. Okay. So he is characteristic looking blacksmith. Okay. On the other hand, okay, he is good looking. But okay, but although he is characteristic looking blacksmith, okay, And what he is wearing that time, he was more like of a scarecrow. Okay, can you imagine Joe as a scarecrow? Okay, can you imagine Joe as a scarecrow? Do you know what a scarecrow is? Where can we see a scarecrow? Oh, today you are very, very, very quiet. I think I have discussed to you before about this one. Mark, do you know what a scarecrow is?
He was more like Scarecrow and a good skin. In my
What is a
opinion, Scarecrow is, what do I say? In some animation, it say that Scarecrow it used to scare birds.
Yes. Imagine
So
in
he
the
may
game.
be scared. So I want to scare someone.
Yes, that's correct, Mark, because a scarecrow, it is a decoy, okay, dressed or suited like a man, just to suited or dressed in old clothes, right? Usually in fields to scare birds and other animals in the farm. That's very good, Mark. Okay, I want you to take note of the word scarecrow. Okay, and Mark was able to give its correct definition. I also want you to take note about this word. Okay, let's highlight it vicariously. Okay, I'll be opening the chat. Okay, allow me to type first the definition of vicariously. Okay, for a while. Okay, so when you say vicariously, that is to experience Okay, Mark, could you please check the chat box, Mark, and read the definition of vicariously?
Oh, Mr. Main, I was
Yes.
eating
Oh,
now and back to home after swimming at pool. Thank you, Miss.
oh yeah. Okay, I'm sorry for a while. It was
Vicariously experience in the imagination through the action to another people.
come again, Mark. Come again.
Vicariously experience in the imagination through the action of another person.
Okay, so that is what vicariously means. Okay, so you're going to experience through the activities of other people
Don't tell me that Mr. Man is just going to put the scarecrow in there.
rather than by doing something yourself. Okay, I will not be putting the definition of scarecrow because that's easy, but I want you to take note of this word, okay? So this afternoon, I have ventured, we also have retired, vicariously, and scarecrow. Okay? Please do not forget about those words. Okay, let's
Okay,
continue now with our
I'm going to
reading.
screenshot it.
Okay, I think we are not going to read this one because these are all narrations. let's skip those lines and let's have this. Let's end here. Can I have Sanasa? Can I hear your voice, Sanasa?
Yes,
Sanasa.
me.
How are you, Sanasa?
Good, Miss.
Yes. Okay. Thank you for being here again. I want you to read 55 until 61, okay?
Joe and I going to press. Therefore must have been a moving stretch for composition mind. Yet what I suffered outside was nothing to what I underwent when the terrors that had assailed me whenever Miss Jo had gone near the pantry out out of the room were only to be echoed by remarks with which my mind took on what my hand had done. Under the weight of my weakness, I found that the powerful enough to shield me from the grasp of the terrible young man if I did to the establishment. I contempt
Okay.
the idea that
Vanessa, thank you. Let's end here. This one, establishment. Thank you. Okay. Aside from Sanasa, I would like to ask Alfonso to read. Alfonso. Alfonso,
Yes.
can I also ask you to read?
Okay. Joe and I going to church, therefore, must have been a moving spectacle of compassionate minds. Yet what I suffered outside was nothing to what I underwent within. The terrors that had assailed me whenever Mrs. Joe had gone near the pantry or out of the room were only to be equaled by the remorse with which my mind dwelt on what my hands had done. Under the weight of my weak secret, I pondered whether the church would be powerful enough to shield me from the vengeance of the terrible young man if I divulged to that establishment.
Okay, thank you, Alfonso, for reading.
Welcome.
Okay, so while they're going to church, the young man was able to remember again. Okay, so you have here with which my mind dwelt on what my hands had done. Okay, can you still recall what the young boy had done? I hope you can still recall that he stole some things and some food from the pantry and from the house of his sister. And where did he give it? He gave it to the man that he saw in the cemetery, right? I hope you can still recall that one. Okay, that's why you have here. The young boy was thinking and was hoping that the church would be powerful enough to shield me from the vengeance of the terrible young man. Okay. Thinking if he was thinking of the scene of the wrongdoing that he was able to do prior to that day. Okay, from this paragraph, I want you to highlight the word spectacle. This is read as spectacle. This one also, this is read as equal. Okay, equal. When you say equal, that means it's fair. Okay. Okay, when you say equal, that means fair. Okay, let's have a spectacle here. Spectacle. Rihanna, how do you spell spectacle? What's the spelling of spectacle, Rihanna?
S-P-E-C-T-A-C-L-E. Spectacle.
Okay, that's good. Okay, thank you.
Yes, welcome.
Okay, I will put the definition of spectacle in the chat box. When you say spectacle, that also means it's amazing. Okay, Rihanna, again, check the chat box, Rihanna. What do we mean by spectacle? Can you please check the chat box and read the meaning of spectacle? I have okay.
Spectacle. Amazing, visually striking performance.
Okay, when you say spectacle, it is amazing, visually striking performance. Example, okay, if you have seen an acrobatic performance, you can say that, oh, excuse me. Okay, you can say that it's an spectacle or spectacular presentation. Okay, amazing, visually striking. That is spectacle. That's also, thank you, Rihanna. I would also like you to take note of this word. Okay, you have vengeance. Okay, I would like to ask Aaron, how do you spell vengeance here?
V-E-N-G-E-N-C-E.
Okay, could you please read the word?
Vengeance.
Okay, very good. I will be putting it here, the definition of vengeance. Okay. It is, oh, for a while. Hey, Aaron, could you please read the definition of vengeance in the chat box, please? Aaron.
It an act of
Enduring.
injuring or harming
people because they have harmed you.
Harmed.
Harm.
Okay, thank you. Noel, could you please read
Noel?
again? Yes, thank you, Noel. Please read again the definition.
An act of injuring or harming people because they have harmed you.
Okay. For example, okay, thank you, Noel. So, what do you mean by vengeance? Okay, I'll be giving an example. Okay, you are playing with your friends, then suddenly, your friend pushed you. So you want to take vengeance. So what you're going to do, you're going to push also your friend. So that's the concept of vengeance. Okay, you're going to hurt out the other people because the other people also hurt you. But mind you, it's not a good trait, okay? It's not good. Okay, what should we do? We should always be good so that nobody will be hurt. Okay? So I will be the one to continue this because I think we have few minutes left. So I conceived the idea that the time when the banns were read and when the clergyman said, "Ye are now to declare it." Okay. So would be the time for me to rise and propose a private conference in the vestry. So I am far from being sure that I might not have astonished our small congregation by resorting to this extreme measure, but for its being Christmas Day and no Sunday. So again, what what is being celebrated at Mrs. Joe's place or during that time? It is Christmas Day. Okay. So let's end with line 65 this afternoon. So we will be continuing with the next paragraph, next meeting. Okay, I'll stop sharing first. Okay, who can give me first? Check your notes. Any one of you can give me the vocabulary words presented to you. I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we have 7 tonight who were able to take down notes. Mariana, can you give us the words that we discussed today before we end tonight?
Ventured, retired, vicariously, spectacle, fragrance.
Okay. I also want you to write scarecrow and equal. Although I haven't given the definition, okay, equal, that means being fair.
Miss, I have drawn equal.
Yes, very good. You also have to write scarecrow, okay? It is a decoy. Okay, thank you. So again, we have
write it on the chat, Miss.
I'm going to put it in the chat box.
Yes.
For a while. Okay, adding to the list, you have scarecrow and equal. So it's already time, right? It's already 6:01. I think you have a next class after me. So teacher will not be holding you long tonight. I'll be seeing you Thursday, right? We have a class on Thursday. Reading comprehension. Yes, it's reading comprehension, but simpler reading text. We are going to simpler reading text. Okay, thank you everybody. Thank you for being with me. I'll see you next time. Okay, thank you. Have a good night.
Bye-bye, Miss.
Bye-bye, Miss.
Bye-bye, Miss.
Bye, Miss.
Bye-bye, Mr. Man.